EMDR, what is it? When might it be helpful in your healing journey? Hi, I'm Rodger Duckworth, and for the last 30 years, I've helped people, often at the edge of despair and the loss of hope, not only manage, but to overcome their chronic and complex health issues. EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. What does it look like? Well, it can simply take the form of a finger movement. Bilateral stimulation. Sometimes we can use lights. Sometimes it can even be acoustic. It's been shown to be particularly effective in the use of trauma, especially in my experience, single event trauma, such as a car accident, a singular event, PTSD. How might it work? There's a watchword really that exists in all of these things, and that is slow it down. Trauma often happens fast. It often happens when people are alone. And it's the speed which may in part overwhelm the system because it's too much, too fast, too long, and it causes the system to be overwhelmed. So if, as we talk through perhaps the event, we would pause people and track what activation is happening in the system, use the eye movement processing technique, and you'll see people's experience shift, their anxiety drop, the posture change. You'll feel that they are not getting overwhelmed in the same way. And then you can continue with that narrative, and you continue with the story as you move closer and closer. And we'll work often with timelines, so we'll come either from either end of the story, long before actually perhaps the car accidents happen, because somehow in the nervous system there is a recollection of what was about to come. And so it might be that we start from home before you've even got in the car, and then we'll get in the car long before the major incident. If we've dealt with step by step by step by step the build-up of activation in your system, it means that when we get to this piece here, we're dealing with a lot less charge, a lot less volume of activation in your system. And it's just simply move forward, pause, integrate, move forward, pause, integrate. And it's a beautiful way of working through single event trauma. It seems that bilateral stimulation in the brain through moving from left to right, and that can be acoustic or even tapping, allows a processing of information in a way that if we just talk through it, doesn't happen. That also exists in somatic experiencing and other approaches, but the slowing down and an integration and some bilateral stimulation allows for a reprocessing, as opposed to the original way of processing or not processing a traumatic event.